Welcome sa zip9.com. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung ating series about polynomial functions, and in this video ay pag-aaralan natin kung ano ba yung roots ng polynomial function. We will start with f of x equals x minus 3. Well, f of x equals x minus 3 is a linear function, and by definition, it is also a polynomial function. No? Now, kailan nagiging 0 yung f of x natin? Kailan magiging 0 yung f of x? Remember, f of x is the y value of the function. The function f. Kailan siya magiging 0? Obvious, no? Pag ang x mo ay 3, if x is equal to 3, then f of x is equal to 0. No? So, ibig sabihin, another way of saying this is that f of 3 is equal to 0. Bakit f of 3? I think you're familiar with this notation already. Ibig sabihin, pag pinasok mo yung 3 dito sa loob, lahat ng 3 dito sa expression ay papalitan mo ng, lahat ng x dito sa expression na to ay papalitan mo ng 3. So, magiging 3 minus 3, which means that f of 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So, meaning, 3 is a 0 of f. Okay, at 3, ano pa yung pwede natin 3 is a root, no? Is a root of f. Ibig sabihin, the graph, pag 3 is a root, meaning the graph of f passes through x equals 3. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng root, no? O yung 0 ng function. So, pag ginraph natin yung x minus 3, tama ba tayo? X minus 3. So, x minus 3. Pwede natin i-graph yung f of x equals x minus 3. Dapat magpa-pass through siya dito sa 3. Saan ba yung x equals 3? Dapat mag-pass through dito yung graph niya, di ba? Which is correct. Now, let's have another example. Paano naman pag ang function mo ay quadratic? For example, g of x is equal to x squared, no? Plus 5x plus 6. Kailan naman to nagiging 0? No? Ano kayang value ng x para maging 0 yung function? So, dito obvious, pero dito hindi masyado, no? So, what we do is we actually factor, no? Plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. We want g of x to be 0, no? Binaliktad ko lang yung g of x, nilagay ko dito. We want it to be 0. Tsaka yung expression natin, lagay ko sa kaliwa, no? So, by factoring, I think this is obvious dahil ilang beses na tayo nag-factoring, no? This is x plus 2 times x plus 3. We want it to be 0, and this will only be 0 if x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So, pag nag-0 to, ibig sabihin 0 times any number here is 0. Pag nag-0 naman yung x plus 3 times any number here is equal to 0. So, kaya siya magiging negative 2 and x equals to negative 3. Okay, I think obvious naman paano nakuha itong dalawang to. So, negative 2 plus 2 is 0 times any number here equals 0. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0 times any number here is also 0. Meaning, negative 2 and negative 3 are roots of g. No? O kaya, negative 2 and negative 3 are zeros of g. Ibig sabihin, zeros, it is the value of x that makes the function 0, no? Pwede nating substitute kaya na ginawa natin dito, no? Dito f of 3, gawin natin yung g of 3. Hindi g of 3 kundi g of negative 2 tsaka g of negative 3. G of negative 2 is equal to, pag naglagay ka ng negative 2 dito, lahat dito dapat lahat ng x dito dapat palitan mo ng negative 2. So, negative 2 squared plus 5 times negative 2 plus 6. That's 4 minus 10 plus 6. 4 minus 10 is negative 6 plus 6. That's 0. So, g of negative 2 is 0. So, tama, negative 2 makes the function equal 0. What about g of negative 3? Negative 3 squared plus 5 times negative 3 plus 6. That's 9 minus 15 plus 6. That's negative 6 plus 6. That's 0. So, g of negative 3 is also 0. Again, pag sinabi mong zeros ng function, ibig sabihin nagpa-pass through siya doon, no? Sa x equals negative 2 at x equals negative 3. So, graph natin. That's g of x equals x squared minus 5x plus plus yata yun, plus 5x plus 6. Tama ba? Plus 5 o minus? That's plus. So, enter natin. Okay. Tama, no? Pumunta nga siya or nag-pass through nga siya sa negative 2 tsaka negative 3. Which are our roots here. Okay? So, pag polynomial function, for example, pag polynomial function, medyo mahirap na siyang i-factor, no? For example, x squared, for example, h of x equals x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 1. So, mahirap yan i-factor, no? Although na pwede natin gamitan ng synthetic division, no? Medyo mahirap pa rin siya, no? Or kaya substitution later. So, susunod na video pag-aaralan natin kung paano natin kukunin. But I think pag may nakita kayong na ganyan, yung polynomial function, ang pinakamadali is to graph, no? Siyempre, kung alam mo na yung nasa graph, kung saan siya dadaan sa x-axis, yun yung root niya, di ba? So, for example, yun, ito, h of x, pinura ko na yung dalawa para hindi mo gulo, no? H of x equals x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 1, no? Tama ba? So, pag in-enter natin yan, yun yung ating function. Isa lang yung kanyang root, no? Isang number lang yung, isang beses lang siya nag-pass through sa x-axis. Okay, so isa lang yung root niya. Pwede natin tignan kung ano yung root niya. Okay, so using some software katulad ng GeoGebra, ay minsan makikita mo kaagad yung root niya. So nag-pass through siya sa negative 0.54, 0. Okay? So, ang tanong, magagawa ba natin yung factoring dito? No, no. Hindi natin siya magagawa. We can only factor if the roots are integers, no. So, not factorable. So, meaning hindi natin magawa yung strategy natin kanina na factoring. So, a polynomial is factorable if its roots are integers, no? Okay. So, yung sabi natin factorable dito, yun yung factor na yung ginagawa natin na yung katulad sa ginawa natin kanina, fina-factor natin yung quadratic function, quadratic expression, or quadratic equation para makuha natin yung value ng x. So, dito, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-factor, no? Okay, so, ang roots dito kanina, hindi pa natin alam, no, yung root niya na 0.54 kung yan ba ay rational number. Kasi mamaya ay irrational pala yan at ni-round off niya. So, sa susunod na video, pag-aaralan natin kung mag-focus tayo dun sa mga roots na integers, no? Yun ang i-focus natin. So maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.